From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. One of the top astronomical sights of this year will come up in just a couple of weeks when the moon will turn red in the middle of March as the first total lunar eclipse since 2022 unfolds in the night sky. Large parts of the world can actually see total lunar eclipses as long as the weather cooperates, that is, which is the opposite of total solar eclipses, which can only be seen, usually in a small area. The eclipse on the night of March 13th and 14th will unfold over North America and South America. A few areas of Western Europe, Western Africa, and New Zealand will also be able to briefly see the event. This will be the first of two total lunar eclipses this year, but it will be the only one visible from North America. The next one is on September 7th and 8th and will be seen over Asia, Australia, and parts of Africa and Europe. So why will the moon turn red? Well, the upcoming event is also known as a blood moon, as the moon often turns deep red during the climax of this spectacle. This color is caused by the scant amount of sunlight that actually reaches the moon. As NASA explained on its website, during a lunar eclipse, the moon appears red or orange because any sunlight that's not blocked by Earth is filtered through a thick slice of our atmosphere on its way to the lunar surface. It's as if all the world's sunrises and sunsets are projected onto the moon. The exact color seen during the eclipse can be traced back to the Earth. Changes in the planet's atmosphere, such as the aftermath of volcanic eruptions, can result in slightly different colors during totality. Sometimes the eclipsed moon appears dark red, other times rusty orange, and on occasion there can be a sliver of blue evident. All right, we got that settled. What time is this total lunar eclipse? Well, March's total lunar eclipse will last a little over an hour, and for millions of skywatchers will require losing a little bit of sleep to see it. Across the east coast of the U.S., the show will take place during the second half of the night, with the best time to grab a peek being at 2:58 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The eclipse will happen earlier in the night for areas farther west, with the height of the eclipse taking place 2 minutes before midnight in cities such as L.A., San Francisco, and Seattle. The next total lunar eclipse visible from North America will be March 3rd of next year, with the best views expected across the western U.S. and western Canada. From our reddish moon to the red planet, at the surface of Mars, it is a desolate, barren world with a rocky landscape, massive dust storms, and extreme temperature swings. However, a rover recently captured a splash of color in the sky as rare clouds drifted overhead. Colorful noctilucent clouds were spotted in the Martian sky on January 17th as NASA's Curiosity rover pointed one of its cameras up during twilight. Now, these types of clouds form high in the atmosphere and can only be seen before daybreak or after sunset. NASA says that sometimes these clouds even create a rainbow of colors, producing iridescent or mother-of-pearl clouds. The colors in the new images are faint and were created as the clouds scattered light from the sun, akin to a prism. Twilight clouds are a rare sight on Mars. The Pathfinder mission first saw them back in 1997, and Curiosity has photographed them only a handful of times over the past 6 years. Noctilucent clouds also form high in Earth's atmosphere and are most commonly seen in the summer months near the planet's poles. Scientists are still working to solve the mystery behind the colorful twilight clouds on Mars, including where and how they form, since the planet's atmosphere is a whole lot different from ours. That's all for now. You can find more stories and regional forecasts at AccuWeather.com, and for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be back on Monday with more from AccuWeather.